Have you ever felt like no matter what you do, your blood sugar just won't behave? You avoid sweets, take your medication, eat your veggies, but the numbers keep spiking. It's frustrating and honestly exhausting. But now doctors are shifting their attention to something surprising. A red fruit. Not a pill, not a trend, but a natural fruit. And in clinical tests, it's been shown to quickly flush out excess sugar from the bloodstream, sometimes in less than 10 minutes. What's even more shocking, most people walk right past this fruit at the store without realizing the power it holds against diabetes. Researchers have now confirmed it helps lower glucose levels, improve insulin response, and even boost energy, all naturally. And today I'm going to tell you everything about it. Just don't forget to hit the like button on this video so more people can discover this fruit that's been helping so many diabetics. You don't have to feel alone. We're a community that's always here to support you. Have you ever had one of those days when your joints ache a little more than usual and your energy feels low even after a good night's sleep? If you're living with diabetes, that might sound all too familiar. Now imagine finding a fruit that's not just sweet and juicy, but also helps with inflammation and blood sugar. That fruit is pomegranate. Yes, the red one with those tiny seeds inside. Pomegranates are more than just a pretty fruit. They've been used for centuries, and recently more doctors in the US are recommending them to older patients, especially those with diabetes. Why? Because pomegranates help reduce swelling in the joints, making them a gentle friend for people with arthritis pain. They also help lower blood sugar after meals, which is something many of us struggle with daily. If you've ever had trouble walking around the block or going up the stairs because of joint pain, pomegranate might be something worth adding to your day. It's not a miracle, but it's a natural helper. Many seniors say that after including it in their diet, they feel more mobile and even sleep better. Isn't that something we all want as we age? To move better and rest easier, and it's not hard to enjoy it. You can cut the fruit in half and scoop the seeds into a bowl. Sprinkle them on your morning oatmeal or mix them into a salad. One sweet tip: chill the seeds in the fridge and eat them cold in the afternoon. It's refreshing and satisfying, especially if you tend to crave sugary snacks during the day. Some people blend the seeds with a little water and lemon to make a light juice. Have you ever tried that? It's tangy, sweet, and gentle on your blood sugar. In fact, one small glass in the afternoon has been linked to improved insulin sensitivity. That means your body uses insulin better. And that helps with both energy and sugar levels. Now I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever eaten pomegranate before? Did you feel any difference in your body after? Share your answer in the comments by writing the word relief, because that's exactly what this fruit can offer. Relief from pain, sugar spikes, and exhaustion. A lot of people think pomegranate is hard to eat because of the seeds, but I promise, once you get the hang of it, it's easy. Just slice it, twist it open, and tap the back with a spoon to pop out the seeds. And if you prefer juice, you can find 100% pomegranate juice at most grocery stores. Just make sure there's no added sugar. Some older adults I talk to say pomegranate helps with memory too. It's still being studied, but there's a good chance the antioxidants in it play a role in brain health. And let's be honest, we all have those moments of forgetting where we put the keys or why we walked into a room, right? So anything that gives the brain a little boost is welcome. There's also the question of digestion. If you ever feel bloated or constipated, the fiber in pomegranate seeds can help keep things moving. Plus, it's way tastier than some of those fiber supplements that taste like cardboard. You get a nice crunch and a little sweetness in every bite. What I love most about pomegranate is that it doesn't feel like health food. It feels like a treat. And at our age, that's a gift. Finding something good for you that doesn't feel like a chore, that's rare. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments if there's another fruit that makes you feel that way. Let's not forget about your heart. Many people with diabetes also deal with high blood pressure or cholesterol. Pomegranate has been shown to help keep your blood vessels soft and open, which supports better blood flow. That can make a big difference in how you feel throughout the day. If you've been dealing with numbness in your hands or feet, you might want to pay attention to circulation. Pomegranate can help with that too. Better circulation means warmer hands and feet, and less tingling. It's not overnight magic, but it's one step in the right direction. Another thing I recommend is making pomegranate ice cubes. Just drop a few seeds into an ice tray, add water, and freeze. Then add those cubes to your water during the day. It's a fun way to stay hydrated, and the flavor keeps you from getting bored of plain water. If you've got grandkids around, let them help you with the fruit. Kids love popping out the seeds. It turns into a fun moment together, and you're passing on a good habit to the next generation. Sometimes small actions like these mean more than we think. Now, if you're wondering how often to eat it, start with 2 or 3 times a week. It's not about eating a whole fruit every day. Just a few spoonfuls here and there can already make a difference, especially when you're trying to avoid sugar crashes and joint pain. Some people even sprinkle cinnamon on top of the seeds. That's a double benefit. Cinnamon also helps with blood sugar, and the flavor combination is delicious. Try it on toast with a little plain Greek yogurt if you want a snack that won't mess with your glucose. You might be asking, isn't fruit full of sugar? That's a fair question. But the sugar in pomegranate is natural, and it comes with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. That means it doesn't hit your system all at once. It's slow, steady, and that's the kind of energy we need. Also, keep in mind that pomegranate is good for your gums. Many seniors deal with gum problems, especially with diabetes. This fruit has natural compounds that protect your mouth and keep your gums healthier. That means fewer trips to the dentist. And who doesn't want that? Let's talk about stress for a second. Living with diabetes can be emotionally draining. Pomegranate has been shown to lower stress markers in the body. So yes, something as simple as eating a fruit can calm the body and mind. Imagine that. If you live alone or cook for one, try adding pomegranate to store-bought coleslaw or rotisserie chicken. It gives that pop of color and sweetness that makes the meal feel fresh and homemade. Little things like this can make meals feel joyful again. Now here's something you might not know. Pomegranate may help support kidney health. And for diabetics, kidneys are something we need to protect. Some early studies suggest that this fruit helps reduce inflammation in the kidneys, which is a big win. If your hands get stiff in the morning or you feel a bit swollen after a long day, the anti-inflammatory power of pomegranate might help ease that. You don't have to rely only on pills. Your food can be part of the healing too. Would you be open to trying pomegranate this week? Write yes in the comments if you're willing to give it a try, even just once. Or let us know if you already use it. Your story could help someone else feel hopeful. And if you're on a budget, look for frozen pomegranate seeds. They're just as good and usually cheaper. You can thaw a few tablespoons at a time and keep the rest frozen. No waste, no rush. That's something we all appreciate. Many older folks I talk to are looking for one small thing they can do to feel better. This could be it. One simple fruit that adds flavor, comfort, and support to your daily routine. It's a gentle change, but a powerful one. If you've got a blender, try mixing pomegranate seeds with a splash of orange and a few ice cubes. It's a sweet, tart drink that feels like a treat. And guess what? It also supports your immune system. Perfect for this stage of life. And if you're ever in doubt about how to use it, just think, would this be good with a little crunch or a little color? Because pomegranate adds both. It brightens up your plate and your day. A small joy, hidden in a little red seed. You deserve to enjoy your food again, Nux, without fear, without guilt. Pomegranate lets you do that. It's one of those small natural choices that can fit into your life without turning everything upside down. And remember, this isn't about a cure or a diet plan. It's just a fruit, a good, beautiful fruit that brings relief, flavor, and support to a body that's been through a lot. That matters. You matter. Have you ever looked at a bowl of cherries and thought, those are too sweet for me? You're not alone. Many people with diabetes avoid cherries, thinking they'll spike their blood sugar. But here's the good news. Cherries can actually help lower your sugar levels when eaten the right way, and they're packed with more benefits than most people imagine. Cherries are one of those foods that feel like a dessert, sweet, juicy, and satisfying. But unlike cookies or cake, they're full of antioxidants and natural compounds that help calm inflammation. That's especially helpful if you suffer from nerve pain, swollen legs, or even tingling in your feet, which many diabetics do. One of the most beautiful things about cherries is how gentle they are on your body. They have something called anthocyanins. Don't worry about the fancy name. Just know they're natural plant helpers that support your blood vessels and reduce the damage caused by high sugar levels. That means better circulation and fewer scary sugar crashes. If you've ever woken up in the middle of the night with burning feet or hands that feel like pins and needles, cherries might offer some relief. That nerve pain, often called diabetic neuropathy, is tough to live with. But the anti-inflammatory effects in cherries may help soothe those overactive nerves and bring a little peace back to your nights. Now let's talk about sleep, because many diabetics struggle with it. Cherries contain a natural form of melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate your sleep cycle. A small bowl of cherries in the evening, especially after dinner, can help you relax and fall asleep more easily. Isn't it amazing that something so small could help with something so big? Have you ever tried cherry juice before bed? I'm not talking about the sugary kind in soda bottles. I mean 100% tart cherry juice, just a few ounces chilled. It's been shown to improve sleep and reduce nighttime joint pain. Some seniors even say they wake up with less stiffness in the morning. That alone is worth a try, don't you think? Tell me in the comments if you've ever used cherries to help with pain or sleep. Just write the word comfort if you believe food should bring comfort, not fear. Your comment might help someone else who's struggling find a new option to try, and here, your words are always welcome. Now, if you're someone who deals with arthritis or sore knees, cherries might feel like a gentle little miracle. The same natural compounds that lower blood sugar also reduce swelling in joints. You don't need to eat a whole bag. Just a handful a few times a week can already make a difference. I know many older folks worry about sugar in fruit, but cherries release sugar slowly in your body. That means no sudden spikes. They also support your pancreas, which is important when your body struggles to manage insulin. Think of cherries as a sweet helper, not a threat. Here's a simple recipe you might like. Mix pitted cherries with plain Greek yogurt, add a sprinkle of cinnamon, and keep it in the fridge. It's great for a midday snack or even breakfast. It satisfies that sweet craving without throwing your numbers out of control. Some people like to freeze cherries and use them as ice cubes in water. It gives your drink a nice color and flavor without anything artificial. And the best part? It helps you drink more water during the day, which supports kidney function, something every diabetic needs to protect. If you've ever felt bloated or sluggish after a meal, cherries might help with digestion too. Their fiber content supports healthy gut movement, and when your digestion works better, your sugar levels usually follow. Everything in the body is connected, and cherries know how to play their part gently. Now let's talk about mood. Yes, cherries can even help with that. Because of their antioxidant power, they help lower stress levels in the body. And when your stress goes down, your sugar tends to go down too. Isn't it interesting how emotional health and blood sugar walk hand in hand? If you're feeling hesitant to try cherries, start small. A few fresh cherries after lunch or dinner can be a sweet treat and a health boost all at once. Keep them cold in the fridge. They taste even better that way. And they make for a wonderful bite on hot summer days. Did you know cherries may even help protect your eyesight? They contain nutrients that support eye health, which is incredibly important for people with diabetes. Our vision is something we often take for granted until it starts fading. So let's protect it, one bite at a time. I'd love for you to write in the comments what other fruits you eat and how they make you feel. Let's build a space where we can all learn from each other. Sometimes one simple comment from someone like you makes all the difference in someone else's life. Now don't worry if you can't always find fresh cherries. Frozen cherries are just as powerful and often cheaper. You can thaw a handful at a time and use them in smoothies, oatmeal, or even as a topping for toast. They're delicious, easy to use, and no waste. Some people even make cherry tea. Just boil a few dried tart cherries with cinnamon and a slice of lemon. Let it sit for 10 minutes. It's warm, comforting, and great for evenings when you want something light but soothing. Give it a try one day and tell me what you think. And if you're someone who struggles with high cholesterol, cherries might help there too. They've been shown to reduce LDL, the bad cholesterol, and support better heart function. For diabetics, protecting the heart is just as important as controlling sugar. Everything works together. Have you ever had a day where you felt heavy, like your body just didn't want to move? Sometimes that's inflammation talking, and cherries can help quiet that voice. They won't take away all the pain, but they can make daily life feel a little lighter, step by step. If you've been told you have borderline diabetes, now is the perfect time to start adding foods like cherries to your routine. They can help keep your numbers from rising, and maybe even bring them back down. Prevention and small actions really do matter. For folks who take medication, cherries won't interfere. That's the beauty of them. They work gently with the body. Just be sure to choose natural cherries without syrups or added sugars. Let the fruit speak for itself. It knows what to do. Try putting a few cherries into your salad next time. Mix with leafy greens, a handful of nuts, and a little olive oil. You'd be surprised how tasty it is. Sweet, tangy, and good for your joints, sugar, and digestion. Who said healthy food has to be boring? I know sometimes it's hard to try something new, but think of it like this. You're not changing everything. You're just adding one thing, one fruit, one step. And that's all you need to begin feeling just a little better each day. Cherries have helped so many people feel more in control of their health. Maybe they can do the same for you. You deserve to enjoy your meals, feel less pain, and sleep more peacefully. And cherries may just help with all of that. So next time you're at the grocery store, give cherries another look. Pick up a small bag and try them during the week. Let them show you how something small, red, and sweet can bring a little more balance back into your life one bite at a time. Before you go, I want to make sure you don't miss something really important. I'm leaving a video right here on the screen that dives even deeper into how to eat smarter when living with diabetes. And trust me, it's packed with tips that most people have never heard about. It's the kind of information that could help you avoid common mistakes that are silently raising your blood sugar every day. If you've ever wondered why your numbers are still high, even when you're doing everything right, that video will open your eyes. There's one food in that video that most diabetics eat without realizing the damage it causes, and another that can actually reverse glucose spikes when used correctly. If you skip it, you'll miss something that could truly change your daily routine for the better. So don't wait. Click on that video and watch it now. You've already taken a powerful step by learning about pomegranates and cherries. This next video will complete the picture. Go ahead and watch it. You won't regret it. See you there.